Hello people, what's up? So today is my second attempt to record this video. So by the title it says that this is my first time. This is technically my second time because it worked the first time but the video didn't work. So take two, right? So I'm gonna put on this wig. I'll do a review on it later as well. But I literally just finished braiding up my hair. Right? Alright, so I got places to be. So let's get started. I'm gonna try my hardest to do this without the blow dryer because I also don't want to use that much like product because my hair doesn't, I hate having extra product in my hair. It's terrible. Terrible. So pull these edges back. Come to think of it, this would probably be a really good braid pattern for some crochet braids. Food for thought. I shall try it out. So I have a darker wig cap today. This is darker than me, so we'll see how it goes. I'm still gonna put makeup on the lace because it's kind of brassy. So yeah. And then for this part, and that's how that's gonna stay. This is actually a wig cap that I did not have to like really stretch. It doesn't hurt like most of them do. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut out my ear because it helps lay right here really well, because with it over my ear, this part is technically not on my face. So I'm gonna cut out my ear. Now that I have everything I need, hopefully. I'm gonna put some freeze spray. just make sure that okay. So by trying to fix this side, I kind of messed up this side because now the cap is a bit too high, but so I got some time. Now I'm gonna cut it. So I can see that I need to come like further on the sides. So I'm gonna do that. Wig. I laid my part nice and flat. I'm gonna take, this is just my face powder. And I'm just gonna put it under here. It's probably gonna ruin my part, but whatever.
I want to try piercing my tongue, but I don't know.
Oh, no. I have not thought about that one.
My tongue and my other nostril.
Why would you want both nostrils pierced, girl?
So I can be jeweled out on both sides.
No, I can't lie. Having body jewelry, though, it really does make you feel like you're supernatural. But it's hard, like, I wouldn't say it's hard, but like keeping up with them, like especially my nipples, like the maintenance of them, because like it just felt gross to always, it literally felt gross to keep the same piercing in for like longer than like a month and a half. And they're not cheap.
Someone told me I should pierce my lips. I was just like, excuse me? Like, you know those piercings that go here?
No. I thought about having an angel bite. I thought about having an angel bite or a snake bite, but like I never did it.
I think those look so ghetto. And the eyebrow piercings.
I could live with an eyebrow. I can live with an eyebrow. Especially if they're a decent size. Y'all know what it is. Anyway. I'm talking to you, but I'm recording as well, so just gonna multitask. She's Cade.
I'm waiting for the damn doctor to call me back because that's the only place I'm going to go to right now. If I go to a hospital and any one of those 1,000 people with the coronavirus is there, I'm gonna get upset.
Which hospital? Says, oh, yeah, you know what? Let's not.
They said they're containing 1,000 people right now to see if they have the coronavirus, and only
Here?
20 27 are presumptive and 2 are confirmed.
Okay, relax. This thing is making me nervous about going to my seminar.
I think the seminar should be fine, but like, if there's a lot of people, I'd be cautious.
Tell me about it. Like, I bought my
That's why
own.
I'm kind of avoiding hospitals. I don't want to bring her to the hospital and then pick up something on the way.
Amal's
That would
immune
be
system is
fucked
not
up.
that. Amal's immune system is not that weak.
Her immune system is strong as fuck, but I'm just saying, like, if it's the flu that she has, like I had, then she does have like a Tammy flu. She's been doing well. Like, her fever has never stayed for like.
What time did you call the doctor? Because it's already 2 o'clock.
I called her around 11, so I don't know.
What is she calling you back for?
Because the family doctor that I'm going to was my pediatrician. I don't see her anymore, but she said she was willing to see a mom. So I'm just waiting for her to.
But she's not gonna call you back with priority because Amal's not already one of her patients. So if I were you, I would probably call again and just see what pop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad she's getting her rest in though. That's how they heal, like rest and
You should give her.
keeping up with the fluids and eating. She's been doing that, so.
Has she been drinking a lot?
Yeah.
What is she drinking though? What has she been drinking?
Orange juice, ginger ale.
Throw some water in there.
Yeah, you know me.
No.
Sneaky with it.
No, you don't.
No, for real, I'm sneaky with it. With her, not with me.
You put it in her juice?
In her ginger ale, just to water it down.
Oh, definitely. All those bubbles in her belly? Girl.
She doesn't even notice.
Because she probably doesn't even know what it's supposed to taste like.
Yes, I believe the hairstylist is teaching me something.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use the rubbing alcohol to wipe the surface before I put the glue down.
So look how I fucked up my hair.
It doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't, but
It's not
I
combed
don't
out.
have a proper brush to brush the. You see the gel still?
If I were you, I would just slap a ton of conditioner in there and deal with it.
I have 2 bottles of conditioner. I can use it.
I to use it, but only when I'm ready. Like when I'm feeling super artistic.
Black Jamaican castor oil.
Yes, that's a must in everybody's kit.
Shine and Jam conditioning gel, extra bold.
I have that. That's what I use to braid.
I just recently tried this product. It's so good.
What do you use it for?
My hair.
But how?
Before.
Like, how do you use it, I guess, is a better question.
Like to slick my hair up. Don't you see how slicked up my hair is right now?
Yeah.
I've never had my hair like this. It's usually puffier. I have 3-minute Miracle Deep Conditioner. I have like 12 of these. Because 2 of them gone off in my hair after 1 wash. So.
I don't know why you buy small bottles. You might as well just buy the big one.
That's true. Might as well buy the bigger bottle.
You should go to the dollar store. They have big bottles of that.
No, that's where I get them. They only have the smaller bottles at the dollar stores where I go to.
Oh.
Take the whole shelf out, to be honest.
It's okay. I understand. In that case, do you?
They're just these ones.
Okay.
I like them because they're fluttery. They make me feel like a butterfly. My eyes are chinky, so. Look at them. This is a new Starfire drop. barely even wear the scarves, and the last scarf I had, my mother stole it, so that will come in handy whenever I'm doing my...
I don't let my mom steal my stuff. She pays me
My
for
mom
it.
steals so much of my things. Like, I don't understand. I said, stick it to her biker shorts. No, I can't find them. My mom, her pregnant self popped up in them the other day, and I'm like, oh. After she steals them, none of them can fit me anymore. So it's like, okay.
Nothing you can do about it anyway.
She's like, I like that you're a size medium now because now we can share clothes. I'm like, no, we can't.
No.
It's so funny because I'm only a size medium in my upper body.
Everywhere else you're small.
That's why it's so hard to go like lingerie shopping.
Okay, so the glue is white now. You can't see it, but it's there. Right? So I'm just going to line this up and pull it forward and just stick it down, pretty much. And the one thing I like about this is like when you are doing this, it doesn't stick until you put it there. So I can do one side at a time.
What glue do you use?
Ghost Bond.
And where did you get the wig?
I got it at I got it on this online store. I got it on AliExpress, but I don't remember the name of the company right now.
See, I have a bunch of things coming from AliExpress. I don't even want to take them. I'm nervous.
Just leave them outside for a while and let the virus die, and then bring it in the house.
If it was hair, I could just wash it, but it's not hair.
What is it? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, individual eyelashes and their
Okay, kind of messed it up there, but it's okay. It's okay. I did it. I fixed it. I fixed it.
baby hairs. Oh, mama. Look who's awake. Mommy.
Wow, that didn't last long.
Are you okay?
Why is she stripping?
Do I still need to say something?
Are you hot? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
How are you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Hey, you don't have a fever. You are a bit warm though.
Alright.
Since I felt her at her fever temperature, I know like when she's just warm and when it's an actual fever.
That's good.
I'm glad I developed that technique. Because before, if she was warm, I would just give her Tylenol. That's not good.
That's not good because antibiotic resistance. Although Tylenol is not an antibiotic, but anyway.
Yes, Molly, drink.
Okay, so last thing I need to do is I have all this extra cap at the back that I need to cut off because I was too skinny. Yes, I am going to do them. Just wait on me. Just hold on because I got to do this extra.
To get rid of your under eye badge.
I don't get under eye bags.
I do. Look at me.
I feel like yours are just more noticeable because your eyes are way smaller and they're chinky.
How did people get rid of them though?
Okay, it's not gonna work. Hold on.
You would not believe it.
Do you feel like a different person just because you have lashes on?
Yeah.
You're the same bitch.
I feel like I'm different. I'm gonna call Dylan just like this and ask him if he likes my eyelashes.
Why? I thought we weren't talking to him.
We are talking, but I keep telling him like, be my friend first. all that drama, that was a turn on.
Yeah. Tell him you made Ebony go silent, and she only does that when she's had enough.
I said, now you have to be my best friend. You told the girl we're best friends, so stop trying to look me.
To be honest, I really don't know what to do with this extra piece. I would like to just cut it halfway because I only need it for the front, really. So then, one, it would be easier to itch. But that would require me having to stitch it, and I don't want to. That's a whole extra step that I'm not in the mood to do. So.
Okay, tell me where I was going with this bright purple lipstick.
That, if you put on that with a brown, like a darker brown, it would probably make the color look really sexy.
It's a nice color, but like, where was I going with this bright purple?
I don't know, to get some dick. Like, why are you asking me? Like,
I'm gonna call him just like this and ask him if he likes my makeup.
I don't know why you would do that to yourself.
He has to say yes.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He has to say yes to a mall. He does not have to say yes to you. Okay, so in the back of this wig, I have adjustable straps. So this is going to be a very hard thing to do because I don't really remember.
I'm gonna catch you in the light.
Go away.
Okay. Oh, my eyelash keeps falling off. Let me get the glue.
What purpose do you have for putting on eyelashes right now?
Who declares coronavirus international public health emergency? So you guys have declared a health emergency before?
I mean,
what's wrong with these people?
We were acting like it was anyway, so who cares what they did or didn't do. Okay, I need to hook these straps. Okay, you know what? No. I'm gonna wait till I get to where I gotta get to, and I'm gonna ask my sister to do it. But for now, what I'm gonna do just to make it feel a little bit more secure, you know, I'm gonna take the two straps and hook them together.
Because you're hooking me if you want me to go.
Shut up before I get copyrighted.
You can't be looking the way you do.
You want me to get copyrighted? You're not a good friend.
Listen.
And then there's a comb in the back as well, and I'm just gonna, you know, deal with that.
Hey, you wanna do your hair?
Boom.
No. You don't wanna do your hair? Why not?
So honestly, I could use the flat iron.
Honestly, Desiree's your best friend, right?
I'm gonna have to mute this whole video now. Gonna have to mute it.
Don't mute it.
So I could just pull out a flat iron, but why when you know how to work a brush and a blow dryer?
It's a bad bitch party. You cannot get in.
I'm probably gonna have to move this part as well, so.
Thank you.
Look at that. No more curlies.
Ooh, bless you. What do we say?
Boom. And I revived his hair with coconut oil and some deep conditioner because
Some deep conditioner.
after I dyed it, it was giving me synthetic vibes and I was not feeling that. So yeah.
We don't do synthetic.
I mean, I don't do synthetic, but she's a whole different story, right? Right. Okay. So, last but not least, gonna pull together some edges. Some Tropical Roots foam.
Finally, you're doing edges, sis.
Okay, there's so much steps that goes into doing hair, and recording it makes it so much more difficult because I have to go slower. If I wasn't recording, I wasn't talking to you, I would have been done. Especially since it's the fact that it's my own head makes my timing a little bit longer. But if this was someone else's head, this would have been finito. So don't judge me, okay? I'm doing the best I can.
Please don't judge me. And I won't judge you.
Okay, Drake.
You get ugly before it gets beautiful.
Yo, shut up.
Just like that pie.
You're so mean. Why would you want me to get copyrighted? And she claims to be my best friend.
What?
She claims to be my best friend.
How are you gonna get copyrighted?
Because you're singing copyrighted songs.
But do I sound like any of the artists?
I don't know. Do you?
Alright then. Easy breezy beautiful cover girl.
Fuck off. She's so irritating. So what I realized also about this wig, and I only now remember, is that the edges I have on here, the edges I got on here are super freaking long. So I need to cut them down. Yeah, like look at that. Look at that. At first I was just afraid of cutting them too short because, of course, especially with your own head, you're afraid of fucking it up. Or at least I am.
How lopsided my eyelashes are. Oh my god. But I'm still a bad bitch, are you dumb?
Toronto slang at its finest.
Are you dizzy, blood?
Finest, I say. Finest. I need to cut it down a bit.
Because I'm a true Toronto, you know.
Okay, I don't know why I did this to myself. It needs to go. Anyways, whatever. It's gonna drip if it wants
See, if
to
I
drip.
ever got a boyfriend, he has to know how to put on eyelashes. Because this is just...
Why would a boyfriend know how to put on eyelashes?
Because I need a boyfriend who's fabulous.
You want a gay man is what you trying to say.
Yes, I really do.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. Is that still too long? I think so. I think I'm just being a chicken. Because my edges don't need to go all the way back into the hair.
Oh my gosh, You won't get copyrighted, you know why?
Because Nicole TV was singing her own songs at one point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you, don't worry. Oh, yes, you know who you be. Do you want to roll with a good girl? What did she say? Shit, I forgot the song.
Ask me what song that is. Like,
It's Beyonce and Drake.
Beyonce and Drake have a song?
Yes. As long as you know who you be.
Oh, that one.
I just want to say you're mine, you're mine. I just want to say you're mine, you're mine.
See? Look how much easier that was after I cut them down.
Huh?
And I had to cut these, had to cut my edges down because I don't know where I was going having them so long for, and it made them so much easier to do because they weren't just meshing with the rest of the wig.
I need a wig.
You need to learn to braid. How about that?
You need to learn to braid.
Bitch. Don't worry, I'm gonna send you the video of my braiding pattern. See? No, still too much hair. Why? Who told you I wanted to talk to that? Like,
Yes, those fabulous edges.
I hope he tells you he's busy. Like,
He said he's supposed to go to the gym, but he better show me that gym body, Eli.
and you just want to be friends. You weird as fuck.
Give it to me that workout. Give it to me that love.
Alright, that was like 3 soca decades ago.
Ah! Give it to me that workout.
Who do you want to jump with this year?
I don't know, but I'm definitely never jumping with Dream Carnival again.
But if the costume looks good, I can't make no promises.
For Dream Carnival, no, they look broke down. I'm sorry, but when we actually got them, it was supposed to look a certain way, and then all my titty was falling out.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
They said that was a 32D. I was out there walking like.
Yeah, well, they also came from China, so I don't even think the sizes run small, and they didn't factor that in too much.
Remember when we got there and they were still like making the costumes? I was so disappointed.
So, did I tell you I was talking to the girl, and she told me how the only reason why that happened to them was because they got scammed by someone in Trinidad?
What is that?
Because most bands, they order their feathers from Trinidad. Which makes sense, because I was talking to a lot of Trini people when I was at the mass camp, and they're like, yeah, like we make the feathers in Trinidad, you know? So pretty much they said that one of the girls who was working there making the costumes, when I saw her on the road, I asked her, I'm like, tell me what really happened. Like, I don't want to hate you guys, but like that was really some fucked up shit. And her costume looks so amazing. And I remember when I had seen her the day before, she's like, my costume isn't even made yet. So anyways, so I asked her, and she's like, she told me, like, what happened was they got scammed by who they bought the feathers from originally in Trinidad.
But it wasn't just the feathers, it was the whole costume.
No. Because the costume piece that we had, that came from China. Like I told you, those came from China. That's why they felt so small. Because sizes from China run small. But the feathers were supposed to come from Trinidad, and they didn't come. They got scammed. So wherever they had to order it from later on, when they realized that was what happened, it obviously came later, and then it got held up at customs. So that's why they were in there making our costumes literally the same time, because they said that they said like every day they were going to pick up a new box that got released from customs. Because they didn't release the whole shipment one time. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Because usually when people are doing feathers and stuff like that, if they're going to order them, they order them in, like, smaller batches. But they already had what?
They had people ready to fight. They had people literally...
Yeah, but that's also because they just didn't explain the situation. Had they said something,
They didn't talk at all. Even people were, like, volunteering, like, hey, do you need help making the costumes? We can come in and help you. They flat out refused, and they were being so, like...
stingy. Yeah, like, I feel like I feel like that was very selfish of them, because given the general hospitality of the Caribbean people, period,
Yeah.
like, they wouldn't have felt no ways about that. Like, had you had just said, like, yo, like, we're sorry ABC happened, we're doing our best to make it work, and especially had just taken some help from who they can get help from, because it's not like nobody's asking to get paid. It's not like nobody's asking, like, oh, give me, well, they should have given discounts anyways, but still, the fuck? I would have felt so good making my own costume, although that's not what I wanted to do.
Costumes look way prettier on the road, and I was telling everybody, yo, let's go with Saldina, like
Okay, Saldina prices, I can't always afford that, so
yeah, they're expensive though.
that's all
If
you.
anything, I'ma just go in like a bodysuit and make my own feathers.
Yeah, fuck that, yeah. You have fun by yourself on the sidelines.
But I cannot wait to shake my bum bum on the road.
You should put a mall in Carnival.
In Kitty Carnival, I know. I was thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing a mall, she'll just be rude. Like she'll just be looking and like.
You never know.
Are you gonna dance on the road, Molly? No. You're not gonna dance on the road?
Okay, guys, so had a little bit of an edge malfunction. It's bothering me, but you know what? I'm just gonna ignore it, and I'm just gonna ignore it. So, anyways, this is the final look, and let me know if you guys want me to do a review on this hair. I'd be more than happy to. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.